lady stands at her own front door, as straight as a willow wand. Then along there came a husky smith with a hammer in his hand. Well, may you dress, lady fair, all in your robes of red. Before tomorrow at the same time I'll have your maidenhead. And he said, bye, lady, bye, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your bacon, that'll pull down your pride. Away, away, you cold blacksmith, would you do me this wrong? To think to have my maidenhead that I have kept so long. I'd rather I were dead and cold and my body laid in the grave than a husky, dusky, cold blacksmith my maidenhead should have. But he said, bye, lady, bye, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your bacon, that'll pull down your pride. Then the lady, she held up her hand and swore upon her soul I would not be the blacksmith's wife for the full of a chest of gold. But the blacksmith, he held up his hand and swore upon the mass, have you born to love me, gal, for a half of that or less? And he swore, by lady, by, nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your make, and that'll pull down your pride. She turned herself into a ship to sail out o'er the flood. He banged a nail into her tail, and soon the ship she stood. Then she became a little duck a-floating on the pond, and he became a pink-necked drake, and he chased her around and around, quacking, bye, lady, bye, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your bacon, that'll pull down your pride. Then she became a little green fly and flew up in the air, and he became a hairy spider and fetched her to his lair. She turned herself to a swift young mare, and dark as the night was black, and he became a golden saddle, and he climbed up upon her back, riding, by lady, by, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your bacon, that'll pull down your pride. Then she became a hot griddle, and he became a cake, and all the way she turned herself, the blacksmith was her mate. Then she became a turtle dove and flew back in the air, and he became an old cock pigeon, and they flew on pair and pair, and he cooed, by lady, by, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your bacon, that'll pull down your pride. Then she became a mulberry bush a-growing in the wood, and he sprinkled her like the morning dew, he sprinkled her where she stood. Then she ran to her own bedroom, and she became a bed, and he became a green coverlet, and he gained her maidenhead, and he crowed, by lady, by, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your bacon, that'll pull down your pride. By lady, by, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your bacon, that'll pull down your pride. By lady, by. Thank you.